We are on the air. No one has joined us so far, but we are going to be going through Madden simulations, which means we have to do an exhibition because we can't create. And I don't know why EA Sports doesn't allow their. They don't actually create like a playoff simulator. You can build your own playoffs. Maybe you can. Maybe I just don't know how to do it. But we're going to have to do exhibition. We're going to do play now. We are going to start. We're going to do all the games. Oh, hey, look at this. Oh, look at this. We can already pick the matchup. Oh, here we go. You guys are awesome. All right. Favorite team's game. Okay, then we're going to do all four of these games. Okay? We're going to start with the Chiefs and Bills. What are we doing here? Why is it... What? Oh, it wants me to do PlayStation Plus in order to do this. Well, you know what? I am getting the PlayStation 5. I actually have the PlayStation 5. I just haven't gotten it out of the box yet. Um, all right. We got to sign up for... 1 second here, guys. No one's watching this yet. Thanks for joining. Done. Okay. All right, now we should be back here. Okay. All right. Select your Chiefs are 10-4. Really? They're better than 10-4. They went 12-5. Okay. Well, I don't really want to pick a team to control. Actually, I want to just do this. I just want to simulate them. Hang on. We're going to get this figured out. I probably should be doing this on the PS5. It probably would work a lot faster.
Tonight.
Okay. Let's see. I guess I'm just gonna have to go super sound from here. Yeah, we'll do. Yeah, here we go. We're gonna fast forward to the. We're gonna do quarters at a time, okay? So we can kind of see the Well, no, because we're gonna do 10 of these simulations per game, so we don't want this video to be like 2 hours long. All right, in the game. Here we go. All right, Chiefs up 7-0. Chiefs up 14-0. Bills get a touchdown. Chiefs up 21-0. Bills get a field goal. Chiefs at halftime lead 28-13. 41-13, 41-20, 47-20. There we go.
The Chiefs going to play on another week as we say so long, everybody.
Okay, so first game in the books. I'm going to, 1 second here. I'm going to open up Google Sheets. I should have done this on my computer, but I'm going to do it on my phone. Okay, so we're going to go... So this is the Bills. Hang on 1 second, guys. Alright, Bills. Alright, so what was the score here? 47. Oops. 47 to 20. I had a spreadsheet already started. This is going to be... this is crazy. I'm going to delete all of this. Clear. There we go. Clear. Okay. All right, so 47 to 20 is the first result. Okay, so let's go back and... Oh, I thought we could... See, when you're doing an exhibition game, it gives you the option to go back and redo it from the beginning of the game. I don't want to have to go back through the menu. Continue Chiefs season. No, let's just go back to the main menu here. Okay, we're gonna redo this. All right, let's go back to exhibition. Play now. Let's just create a custom game here. Okay, yeah, this is what I want to do. Okay, so we're gonna pick. Where's Buffalo? There they are. Spectate. Yes, I would like to continue. Simulation, competitive, arcade. Let's just do simulation, exhibition, quick presentation, Super Bowl. No, it's simulation, exhibition. Even teams. No. 6 minutes. Accelerated clock. Stadium. Chiefs. Yes. What time do they play? They play at, well, they play about, yeah, probably at 6:30. Partly cloudy, but it's going to be cold. Okay. I think doing this one should give us the option to redo it once we get through. But we'll keep the first result since we already did one. I just don't want to have to go back and spend like 2 or 3 minutes on the beginning of every single game. All right. Hold the skip.
Tonight, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's a special prime-time edition of the NFL on EA
Come
Sports.
Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway from Kansas City. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be...
Here, I'm gonna have to put it on the Chiefs so I can
Stopped up at the 25.
get to the here we go. Super Sim. All right. This should give me the option once we're at the end to replay the game. All right, Chiefs up 7-0. 14-3. 14-10. Oh, Buffalo's gotten back in it. Okay, so yeah, see, it says it gives me the option to restart the game, unlike the last time.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
Okay, so Chiefs win 28-20. All right, let's restart the game from the beginning. And actually, let's see if we can turn off volume control. Master volume is fine. In-game commentary. Let's just Let's just take this down. I don't like listening to those guys talk. Okay. All right, end of game. We're seeing a theme so far. This one might be a little dicier for the Chiefs. Nope, tie game. Chiefs take the lead. Oh, they got a turnover. A little closer game. But the Chiefs still come out on top. 31-28. Okay, so I've got that recorded down. So let's take a look at the stats here just real quick. Look at the Chiefs. So Mahomes right at 100 rating, 22-38, 3 touchdowns and a pick. What did Josh Allen do? 120 rating. Wow, he played a really good game there. Too bad he lost, right? 33 yards rushing. That's probably about right. All right, let's restart the game. All right, game number 4. All right, jump forward, end of game. Every one of these games, the Chiefs have taken the lead. See, this is how I think the game's actually going to go in real life. (27-6). I don't know. I don't know if Buffalo's only going to be held to 6 points or not, but it's definitely within the realm of the possibilities. I really, one of the things I think that's going to happen with this game is I think Buffalo's getting the benefit of the doubt way too much, and it's almost like, part of that is Josh Allen hasn't really earned all the accolades he's getting. Now, he's had some great seasons, don't get me wrong, but what I don't understand is that, you know, if you really compare his first 2 years and then you compare the Chiefs, oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. Buffalo pulled it out. A field goal in the final minute. All right, Buffalo fans, there you go. There's your first win. All right, let's restart the game. Anyway, what I was saying about Josh Allen is, I mean, when you compare his first, you know, him and Mahomes really started at the same time. And Mahomes in his first year starting was obviously a league MVP. Went to the AFC Championship game. Oh, this one's not going well for the Chiefs here. And then obviously there was oh, look at that. We're going to overtime. Chiefs win in overtime. A huge comeback by the Chiefs. Yeah, I'm totally losing my thoughts. I can't keep up my train of thoughts here. We're watching these simulations, so we'll have to talk about it in another video. What? 520. Okay, we're gonna have to look at those. We're gonna have to look at those. We're gonna have to break down those stats here. So 29-26. The Chiefs were way down in this game. They were down by 10 points. That's not really way down. All right, player stats. Let's check this out for Patrick Mahomes. 500. He threw 64 passes. 44 completions. 527 yards. And his longest was 30 yards. Wow. I figured a long would be more than that. What did Josh Allen do? Oh, he had a bad game. No touchdowns and pick interception. Only 55% completion rating. All right, let's check out what the Chiefs did. Nothing on the ground, apparently, because he threw 64 passes. Tyreek Hill, 171 yards. We had 3 guys go over 100 yards, and then Demarcus Robinson went 83. Noah Gray caught a pass. Only touchdowns to Kelsey. Wow. Wow. All right. We're on game number 7 now. Jump forward. End of game. Anyway, when you really compare Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen's first year as a starter was up and down, to say the least. He played better in 2019 when the Buffalo Bills got to the playoffs, but lost in the first round to the Texans. And in that game, if you guys remember, if any Buffalo fans are watching this, you have to remember that game. That game was horrendous. What was that? 49-28? Is that what it was? Okay. I almost forgot to write the score down. That was an awful game because I remember watching it with a lot of interest because I was like, because since the Titans had already beaten the Ravens on the day before, I knew the Chiefs were going to play the winner of whoever won, because the Titans were the 6th seed, so they automatically play the number 1 seed, the Ravens. The Chiefs were the 2 seed. They were going to play the winner of the Texans and the Bills. And it was an awful, awful game. I mean, just both Watson and Allen, they played horribly. And it was an awful, awful game. Now, the Super Bowl that year, great season in 2020. And the Bills went 13-3. The Chiefs were 14-2. That met in the AFC Championship game. 2 best teams in the AFC. The Chiefs blew them out. I mean, that's the bottom line. Buffalo got some garbage time touchdowns, and they are garbage time touchdown and a couple field goals, and made it look a lot closer than it really was. And this year, Buffalo, they regressed a little bit, and you could say the Chiefs regressed too. The Chiefs obviously dealt with some issues, some injuries earlier in the season with to Chris Jones, and had some COVID issues as well with some players. Of course, everybody dealt with COVID issues. But the thing with the Buffalo Bills this year, they had some really head-scratcher losses. The Chiefs, you could say, didn't have a bad loss. Well, but they played the Titans. My son's here talking to me. You probably can't hear him through the microphone, but maybe you can. But yeah, they lost to the Titans. Titans won 27-3. Yeah, absolutely. But Titans are the number 1 seed in the AFC, right? No one could apparently beat them, right? No, the Titans had some bad losses too. The Chiefs either lost to playoff teams or they lost to teams they lost to the Ravens. Now the Ravens their team was decimated with injuries. The Ravens were the number 1 seed in the AFC after 11 weeks. And really were in the playoff. They were always in the playoff hunt, one of the 7 teams in, until the final week of the season, when they finally got eliminated by the Steelers. And of course they lost to the Chargers, who we all know why the Chargers didn't make the playoffs, so we're not going to rehash that. But obviously worthy enough to make the playoffs. Losing to those teams is not bad. The other 3 losses the Chiefs have, ironically enough, are to the 3 teams that are still alive in the playoffs here in the AFC. So definitely any of these teams can beat the Chiefs, but the Chiefs are a much different team than they were back then. All right, let's see what we can do here. Oh, that's not looking good for the Chiefs here. How'd they not get a score there, Elijah? Oh yeah, this is not going to be good. This is not going to go well. Yep. All right, so Buffalo wins this one. What's this one? 33-27. All right, so far that's 2 wins for the Bills, 6 for the Chiefs. End of the game. All right. You know Harrison Butker, he misses extra points every once in a while. Oh, they went. Oh my gosh! Wow. Okay, now if this game happens in real life, that would be a disaster for the Chiefs. I mean, the entire town would melt down. They were up. Here, does it tell you the scoring? Yeah, scoring summary. Oh, look at this. Look at this garbage. Chiefs are up 23-7. The Bills 24-3 in the overtime and fourth quarter to come back and win. Wow. Yeah, the Chiefs are up like 3 scores in this game. Oh, wow. All right, so Buffalo fans, there you go. You're getting some, must be the referees, right? Referees must be influencing some of these games. I'm just kidding. Yeah. But Josh Allen threw for 432 yards in that game. Honestly, and I think if the Bills are going to beat the Chiefs this weekend, I think it's going to have to be something like that. It's going to have to be, Buffalo's going to have to, they're going to have to play like Cincinnati did. They're going to have to get some breaks. You know, the Bengals got some breaks against the Chiefs. It is what it is. I mean, yeah. Wow. Okay, so these last 3 games, none of them went the Chiefs' way. So I was a little surprised here. What was the final score? 33-24? 31-23. Okay. So, our simulation results, thanks to some really close losses there in the final 3, the Chiefs went 6-4 against the Bills. Average score 32-25. So the Chiefs won their games, average score 32-25. So 7-point margin of victory. Even though they went 6-4, their upside is much higher than the Bills. So the Bills had their first win was a 1. All right, so let me go over the scores. 47-20, the Chiefs win. 28-20, Chiefs win. 31-28, Chiefs win. 27-6, Chiefs win. So 2 of those games were just blowouts. And then the Chiefs lost 24-23, so a 1-point win for the Bills. And then the Chiefs won 29-26 by 3. Then the Chiefs blow them out 49-28. That's a 21-point win. Then they lose by 6, 33-27. They lose by 6 again, 39-33. And then they lose by 8, 31-23. So when the Chiefs lose, they lose a close game. Matter of fact, the Bills never won by more than 8 points. They had an 8-point win, 2 6-point wins, and a 1-point win. The Chiefs' largest margin of victory was 27 points. So, what can we take away from this? We can take nothing away from this because this is Madden football and it doesn't mean anything, but it's fun to do. So that's why the average margin of victory is higher than you would think for a team that only won 6 out of 10 games. And I honestly think that if the Chiefs and Bills played 10 times, they'd probably win 6 or 7 of them. I would imagine against the Buffalo Bills in real life. I just think the Chiefs are a much better team. All right, so who's home in the other game? So we got the Titans.
And the Bengals.
Can I pass the Titans? There we are. And the Bengals. Oh, we gotta go this way. Man, there they are. All right, we're going to control the Titans, so just we can get this thing going through here. Look at this, 82 versus 79. This is ridiculous. All right. All right, so this is Titans. We're going to put the Titans in this column. And then we're going to put the Bengals here. Oh, shoot. Exhibition, Titan Stadium, partly cloudy. Let's see, they're going to play at 1 o'clock, right? They play at 1 o'clock on Saturday? Is that right?
I think it's like 3:25.
No, probably so this would be closer here. Okay. Tyreek Hill. And still nobody has joined the broadcast. That's because I only have 119 subscribers. And most of them are probably people in our family.
Are you live on YouTube?
I am live. See, it says up there in the corner, on air, with my avatar of Rost. Good knowing you, Rost. Okay, now we're going to do some games we don't really care about. At least I don't really care about. Okay, jump forward. Here we go. End of game. The Bengals and the Titans. Let's see if they can actually score more than 10 points, the Titans. Oh, there they go. They're already at 10 points. Now, Elijah, do you think Madden takes into account? Look at that! They came back! They were down how many points? Oh my gosh. Yeah, you do that, Mike Vrabel. You throw that down. I think the referees definitely influenced. Look at the scores by quarter. The scoring summary there. Holy cow. They were down huge at halftime. All right, so 38 to 44 for the Bengals. Or 44-38. You know what? I don't see any way possible the Titans score 38 points this weekend. Do they play tomorrow? Okay. Jump forward. End of game. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we can come up with I'm going to say a better result. I actually hope both these teams lose, even though it's not possible. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, if there is a tie, we'll have to. Well, but I don't want it to be on a neutral field. I want there to actually be a home effect. So now it's 20 to 10. See, that's why I think it's going to be closer or something like that. 20 to 10 or 24 to 10. I think the Bengals will have a hard time moving the ball like they did against the Chiefs or against the depleted Ravens team. But I don't see the Titans scoring that much. I know Derrick Henry's coming back for this game, but you can't be gone for like 3 months and then just come back and just run for 170 yards and 3 touchdowns. I don't know. Maybe you can. Maybe I'm a moron. What are we at here? Bengals are up by 9. All right, now they're up 6. Now back to 9. Was Tennessee just trying to? I guess they just didn't make it into the end zone. All right, so 26-20. This is one-sided so far.
500 passing yards. Let's see what happened there.
Yeah, I've always wondered about how that translates. Like someone had to have done the math somewhere that says, we need to do 6-minute quarters because that'll translate into real. Because if you play 15-minute quarters, the score is going to be like 245 to 187. Yeah, but even Madden, it speeds the clock up between plays. All right, let's restart this one. There we go. Okay, so far this is our game number 5, and so far the Bengals are winning 3-1. All right, let's see what happens here. Bengals up. Oh wow, they got 2 touchdowns right before the end of the half. See, the Titans just are not made. Their team is just not made for these shootouts. They're a defensive team. They like to run the ball. They like to play action pass. You know, they're not built, you know, to go out there and match throw to throw with Joe Burrow. And I honestly think I think Tennessee, despite being the number 1 seed this year, I think they're going to have a problem getting over the hump until they get a better quarterback. I know a lot of people like Ryan Tannehill, but I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think he's going to be the guy that's ultimately going to get the Titans to the next level. Especially in the playoffs, the better quarterbacks usually win. And that's why I say that. That's why I firmly believe that the Chiefs and Mahomes will win on Sunday. No, it doesn't mean that Josh Allen and the Bills can't win. Absolutely, they beat the Chiefs earlier this year. Granted, it was a different Chiefs team then, but you know, they're talented. They're very talented. Buffalo can definitely beat the Chiefs. But I think Buffalo is the only team, and I know the Bengals, all 3 of these teams have beaten Kansas City. And the Bengals won again. Jiminy Christmas. But they all, with the exception of the Bengals, the other 2 teams beat the Chiefs when the Chiefs were just, they didn't have the defensive players weren't playing that they're playing now. The offense wasn't playing like it is. I think the Chiefs would destroy the Titans if they played them again, honestly. And I think the Chiefs are going to beat the Bills by 2 scores at least on Sunday. Now the Bengals, it took a perfect game from them, historic performance from their wide receiver, Jamar Chase, and from their quarterback, Joe Burrow, to beat the Chiefs by 3 points as time expired. So I don't put a ton of stock into the Bengals coming into Arrowhead Stadium in the AFC Championship game and beating the Kansas City Chiefs. Oops, what happened there? 35-28. Who won that game? Oh, the Titans actually managed to win a game. Joe Burrow. You know, that's one thing. We haven't really been analyzing the stats. I think we have 3 games left to go here. We'll check out the stats for the final 3 games, and we'll see how much we're actually running Derrick Henry in these simulations. Tie game. Tennessee wins on a game-winning field goal. 27, Tennessee won? Yeah, 27-24. Yeah, Tannehill only threw for 261 yards. Alright, let's go to rushing. Derrick Henry, 15 carries for 136 yards. He averaged 9 yards a carry. All right. Good for Derrick Henry. All right, I'm going to get my formulas. What happened? Tennessee win? And Cincinnati. 33-28 Bengals. Okay. Alright. Player stats. What do we got here? Tannehill, 339 yards passing. Joe Burrow only had 204 yards passing. Wow. Sammy Perrine ran the ball 16 times. Mixon ran it 4 times. Chris Evans 4 times. Is that Chris Evans? Yeah, Captain America. Joe Burrow ran 4 times. I don't think Joe Burrow does that. Right? No, he had positive yards. Well, yeah, but he still averaged like, what was that, 6 yards a carry? All right, Super Sim, let's do this one more time to get up to 10. End of game. And we can put a cork in this ridiculous matchup. You guys are going to be really shocked by the results here. Oh wow, Cincinnati didn't score there on that drive. Okay, so what was it, 34-24 Tennessee? 34-24. You are not going to believe this. All right, you guys ready for the numbers here? Okay, let's see. The Bengals 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 3-1, 4-1, 5-1, 5-2, 5-3, 6-3, 6. Okay, so the Bengals won 6 out of 10 times. All right, so the Bengals won 6 and the Titans won 4. Do you want to take a guess, Elijah, of what the number of points each team scored?
Total?
Or like what the difference is in the total points?
17.
0.
0?
The Titans scored 274 points in their 10 games, and the Bengals scored 274 points in their 10 games, for an average score of 27.4 to 27.4.
So they tied.
What this means is that is this about as even of a matchup as you can get.
But the Titans had better wins.
The Titans had better wins. The Bengals won more close games. That's just ridiculous. All right, who's in the NFC? We got the Packers.
Packers and the Rams.
So we gotta go this way to get to G. What? Where in the world are the? Oh, it goes by team name. Ugh. Not city. Should go by city. There's the Packers. All right, Packers, and then the 49ers. No, they play the 49ers. They do not.
I thought the Rams were the lower seed.
The Rams are the 4 seed.
Oh, well, the one tomorrow is the Bucks and
The Bucks and Rams play. The 2 versus 4. The 49ers won their game against Dallas. They were the 6th seed. Trust me.
Yeah. I was looking at the Rams one earlier. I was thinking the Rams were playing tomorrow. And I know the Packers were playing tomorrow.
All right. Yeah, this is all fine. Okay. So, we're going to put Packers on the first line. We're going to put 49ers on the second line. Hold the skip. Super Sim. Okay, jump forward. End of game. I think Madden's going to do this like 8-2 or 9-1 in favor of Green Bay. Now, I really do think that the 49ers have a tremendous opportunity to beat the Packers. The Packers have lost to they've lost every year. They've never made the playoff or the Super Bowl in the Patrick Mahomes era. Look at look at this. Boy, this game is just crazy. Oh my gosh! You've got to be kidding me! Holy cow! 50-46. What? Jimmy Garoppolo throws for 436 yards. Oh my gosh! Nick Wright is having a cow somewhere. Holy crime and it! Oh, we gotta look at these stats. Garoppolo, 4 touchdowns. He threw 2 picks. Rodgers throws 3 picks and 5 touchdowns. Garoppolo only had a rating of 92.9. Nobody ran the ball well. Look at that Devontae Adams. 16 catches for $198. George Kittle, 12 catches for $150. That's insane. Holy crap. You gotta be kidding me. Look at, okay, so while we go to this next game, look at the 49ers schedule. Did the 49ers ever score more than 35 points this year? They dropped a 50 burger in the playoffs in Green Bay. Holy cow. Look at the scores by quarter. Look at that graph. Oh my goodness. All right, well, Elijah's looking that up. Well, the Lions don't count. The Lions, they don't count. Everybody beats the Lions 41.
The Bears 33-22.
33 points, okay.
The Rams 31.
All right, so they ran into the 30s several times then. What you're telling me. Now see, this is more reflective of how I think the game is going to go. 38-24. Look at Aaron Rodgers, 80% completion. 56 points by the Cowboys. Who'd they play?
They played
The Washington football team. Washington football team. You see the Indians got renamed to the Guardians? I didn't know if you saw that. I knew it happened like back right at the end of the baseball season, but it's just a G. It almost looks like their C logo. All right, what do we got here? I didn't even look at the score. 24-21. Wow, the 49ers pulling it out. That's more indicative. I think if the 49ers are going to win, they're going to have to win. They're going to have to win like that. Look at this. They won 24-21, and Jimmy Garoppolo completes barely 50% of his passes for $165 and 1 touchdown. All right, look. They probably had a defensive score. He's only completed 12 passes. He didn't throw any interceptions, but he fumbled and so. Oops. They didn't really run the ball that much. And then they did a little bit. It's just. Yeah, let's go to scoring center. Let's actually see on it. So Mitchell, a 55-yard run. Mitchell. Deebo Samuel, 4-yard run, then a field goal, and then it's just, what a boring game to watch. I feel sorry for all the digital fans that had to watch that nonsense. In the game. Here, before we do this, cancel. I gotta go back to the options. I know you can't hear this because it's only in my ear. volume control. Crowd volume. Good grief, this crowd volume is driving me bananas. I just gotta take this down to 0. Because all I can hear is a... Okay. Alright, jump forward. End of game. Oh, that's much better. Too bad I only figured this out on the 3rd game we're doing. Alright, Packers up by 11. 49ers turn the ball over and Packers score. Packers score again. Garbage time touchdown, and it's a 38-24. So we're now at 2-2. Both Packer wins have come 38-24. Let's restart. Super Sim. Jump forward. End of game. Well, this is a hotly contested game here. 14-10 in the 4th. 21-10. Oh, yeah. Green Bay's pulling away. Oh, Niners making it interesting. Nope. Couldn't make it interesting enough. So 31, what was that, 31-23? All right. Let's restart. Jump forward, end of game. All right, so let's do that. Let me get my trusty formulas here. Copy. Paste. Paste.
That game was actually really close until the end.
Packers win.
Yeah.
41-24.
It was like the same until like the 3rd quarter, or the end, like the 4th.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Yeah, the Packers just dominated the 4th quarter. All right, jump forward. End of game. You know, people talk about how they want their teams to beat the best. You know, they want to be the best, they want to beat the best. And I'm like, you know what? No. I would, as a Chiefs fan, I would really love to win the Super Bowl, you know, facing an inferior team. Which is why I initially wanted to face the Buccaneers last year, because they were the 5th seed. They were a wild card. We had already beat them once, and I completely underestimated them. Who won this game? The Packers, 27-20. I mean, I was rooting for Tampa Bay to beat the Packers last year in the NFC Championship game, and maybe I should have been rooting for the Packers instead. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think the Packers though had the defense that the Buccaneers had, and that defensive line. Now, granted, the Chiefs' injuries on the offensive line in the Super Bowl just decimated, just killed them. You know, being down 3 starters. Patchwork offensive line. That's hard to overcome. That's the reason why they completely rebuilt their offensive line this past off season. And so I give the Buccaneers all the credit in the world for that win. They deserved it. Oh, look at this! Wow, Green Bay comes back. That was a close game. 38. What was that? 38-34. All right, just
Rodgers, 413 yards and 5 touchdowns.
5 touchdowns for the Rodgers rate. I mean, we've got to get a Green Bay Kansas City Super Bowl, right? I mean, it's the State Farm Bowl. You know, Rodgers rate versus the Patrick rate. It's a rematch. Super Bowl 1. Of course, just Chiefs fans don't like to be reminded about Super Bowl 1. That was awful game for the Chiefs. Bart Starr and the Packers just dominated that game from start to finish. Wow. 49ers doing a better job here than I thought they would be. Alright, one more simulation to go here, and then we'll jump over to the game that I think is probably the most up in the air game of all of the playoffs, the Buccaneers and the Rams. Buccaneers facing some serious injury question marks. And, and after that game that we watched the other night, the Rams, just completely dismantling the Cardinals, and they did it with defense, they did it with the running game. I mean, Matt Stafford only threw 17 passes in that game. I was really surprised. I think the Rams most definitely can beat the Buccaneers. All right, so 34-23.
This one was never really a close game.
No, that one was. That's kind of how I think this game will go. I think the Packers are the better team, and I'm picking them. But I think the 49ers do have a chance. Okay, so let's see. The Packers lost the first ones. All right, so they're 0-1. 1-1, 1-2, 2-2, 3-2, 4-2, 5-2, 6-2, 6-3, 7-3. So, yeah, I thought they would go 8 or 9 wins, but so the Packers win 7 out of the 10 games. Average final score 33.5 to 27.5. So let's just round it up to 34-28. So 6 point. So they were a 6 point spread. Okay. And our last matchup of the day is the Los Angeles Football Rams taking on the Tampa Bay Tom Brady's. All right. Buccaneers are at home. Who are they playing? The Rams. Buccaneers are really 92 overall rated. We should drop their. So they're a difference of
They'll probably
5.
go down from Madden 23 because they weren't like the number. They were what, number 5 seed
This year? No, the 2 seed. They were the 5. Yeah, they were the 2 seed. Yeah, they were the 5 seed last year. They had a good season. I mean, don't get me wrong. They were good this year. I'm just wondering if Tom Brady will finally hang his cleats up this year or what. They're not winning the Super Bowl this year. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if the Rams can actually win a couple of these games. I think Madden's going to really favor the Buccaneers. I'm trying for reverse psychology here. This is just 3 yards and a cloud of dust in this game. Oh, wow. A field goal as time expires. And the Los Angeles Football Rams get on the board first. 23-20. Jeez. They let them come back. Yep, they let them come all the way back. Overtime. Tampa Bay was down 28-7. 28-7 at halftime, and the Rams could not get a single score the rest of the game.
They were.
That's pathetic. All right, jump forward. End of game. Let's go ahead and copy my formula here again.
Mr. 50. How do you even sell you? It shows like stuff that's happening.
So far, after 2 games, it's 51-51.
I swear.
16-7? What? Seriously? 7 points? All right, 7 more of these things to go through, and then we'll break it all down and tell you that it doesn't mean anything. $14 all.
I want one of these. Oh,
Tampa Bay. The Fighting Tom Brady's. 23-17 over Chris Everett's Rams.
I guess you could still put the tie in there to be tied.
No, I just if they actually tied in one of these exhibitions, I just redo it. Just wouldn't count it. $29-14. You know, for being 92 rated, the Bucks sure don't play like it. It's probably some secret Tom Brady rating. But if you if you go to the yellow bars, most of those are penalties. There's never that many penalties when you actually play the game in Madden. Oh man, Tampa Bay is.
Now it's probably just like I feel like when you play, it does throw a lot less penalties. But sometimes it throws random penalties, and like if you do the replay, there wasn't even anything going on. Like pass interference when they weren't. I don't think that's pass interference.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's tough to simulate penalties in a video game like this. I get it. It's not perfect. Oh, they took the lead. They went for 2. Oh, but they couldn't hold on.
I do like the game has an element of like added in like incorrectness in the officials, so then you have the option to check.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if they wanted to, they can make everything correct all the time, but then that wouldn't really be realistic.
Well, that's how video games were made up until they put the stuff in Madden. The original, like, I cut my teeth on the Tecmo Super Bowl back in the NES days. You should play that game. You ever played Tecmo Super Bowl? I'm sure you can play it on the emulator. It was based on the 1991 football season. I always play as the Chiefs because, of course, they're my hometown team. 23-20. But the Chiefs were. I mean, Christian Okoye was awesome in that game. But Chiefs couldn't pass the ball in that game to save their lives because DeBerg was not that great. But Derek Thomas was an absolute wrecking machine as a linebacker. He could just destroy any offensive lineman. And then there was one game I had like 14 sacks with him. It was crazy. And you could only play a season. You played the season in the playoffs, but then you'd start over. If you want to do another season, it's just the same year. Now these last couple.
That'd take a lot.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, it was Nintendo. It was on the Nintendo. There's just not enough. Wasn't enough processing power to do a franchise like they do now. But it was great for what it was at the time. All right, so the Buccaneers are really pulling away from this simulator. Wait, one more to go here, and we'll be done with our very scientific project here of.
Another thing that makes this a little less accurate is because during the season there's injuries and all that kind of stuff, so the team it has here isn't exactly.
Now, this is updated. These rosters are updated.
Oh,
Yeah, they're updated in real time. That's what all those updates that take forever to download are here. No, the rosters are updated. Now, this is the third or fourth game that's gone to overtime.
I was hoping we were going to tie.
All right, so Tampa Bay wins 33
They
to.
won every game in overtime. 512 yards to 364.
Tom Brady threw for 512 yards. That's not realistic. Noodle arm Tom Brady. Okay, so all right, so let's take a look at the scores here. Let's do the Bucks. Bucks 0-1, 1-1, 1-2, 2-2, 2-3, 3-3, 4-3, 5-3, 6-3, 7-3. Yeah, so they won 7 games, and they won 1, 2, 3. They won the last 5. They were through the first 5. The Rams actually had a 3-2. Average score 226 to 23. So a 3-point margin of victory. So the Chiefs had the largest margin of victory. There was no margin in the Titans and Bengals at 27.5 for each. Packers had a 6-point margin of victory over the 49ers, and the Bucks had a 3-point margin over the Rams. So what does this all mean? All this means is that
The gang thinks the Chiefs are going to have the best win. Thinks the Titans and Bengals are toss-up.
yeah, they think that a lot of the Chiefs they like the Chiefs, and obviously the Bills won a couple really close, lucky games there. And Titans and Bengals just throw the record books out, and just whoever kicks the most field goals is going to win that game. And the NFC, who really cares? Because we're AFC people here. All right, so that's our very scientific approach to the NFL divisional round. I suppose we could watch the Chiefs and Bills, see how Madden plays it out. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and do it. All right, select your team for the game.
Tonight, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri.
Play real NFL matchups every week.
It said 10-4.
I don't know
Was
what.
that last season?
No, that's only 14 games. I don't know what that meant.
I don't. Yeah, that's true.
I mean, the rosters and everything are updated. I don't know what.
Record against the Bills all time.
No, I think they were 10-4 at one point. Yeah, they were 10-4 at one point this season, and then they went 11-4. Then they were 11-5. Then they won their last game. They were going 12-5. So I don't know.
Arrowhead Stadium.
Okay, so uh,
Do coaching.
I want to.
Are you trying to switch to the middle?
Yeah.
I feel like that's in coaching somewhere.
I don't know. Well, I had to select a team. It was because it's doing this play now live. All right. Never mind. All right, we're not going to watch the game.
Well, I think I feel like you can.
We'll have to just do the regular. We'll just have to do the regular one, the regular exhibition. Because I picked this.
Oh.
So if we go here. Yes. Okay. Well, we're going to change it to 6:30. Advance to game. Okay, we're going to see how this goes here. Oh, look at this. CBS Sports just reported that the NFL has changed their COVID-19 protocols. League sends memo to remaining 8 teams. Unvaccinated players are no longer subject to daily testing. That's big. That's really, really big. And it's something that I agree with.
What made him change it?
I don't know. Don't know what caused him to.
Angry emails?
Well, probably the fact that Aaron Rodgers is unvaccinated, and so they want him to probably stay in the playoffs. I don't know. All right, so come on, let's just get to the game. Okay, it looks like the Chiefs are going to kick off here. Maybe. Yeah. All right, Harrison Butker back to kick off. There's the kick. And Buffalo's going to take it from their own end zone. No, they're going to take it out. That's a bad choice. You never take it out of the end zone. Why? Yeah, I know he got past the 25-yard line, but if you take a touchback, just take it to him. The other team is giving you 25% of the field. Just take the free yards. It's like what Billy Beane says, in Moneyball. If they're going to butt it, just don't be a hero. Just pick it up and throw it at first. They're just giving you an out, man. Just take the out. Say, thank you very much. They're giving you 25 yards. Take the 25 yards. Because, so he got up to the 28-yard line. Congratulations for him. Now you have a chance to get somebody injured. All right. The prima donna, Josh Allen. He's under center, which would never happen, so this is already unrealistic. Oh, quick pass. And Josh Allen throws it into the ground. Yeah, I saw that. He's playing. So Willie Gay. If you can't hear my son in the background there, because it's a small microphone here. So Willie Gay of the Chiefs was arrested on a domestic disturbance issue. He went to the mother of his son's house and apparently broke a vacuum cleaner. And Allen complete the pass to I think that's Knox. I think that's who that is. Is that Knox? That is Knox, yes. And so the police came and took him to jail, and then they released him. So he was charged with a misdemeanor of charge of destroying or destroying property under $1,000. So he's going to have to buy his the mother of his child a new vacuum cleaner, apparently. So I don't really know what to think of this story, other than I'm not sure what to think of this story, honestly. She was probably really scared that he was probably being very. I mean, you break a vacuum cleaner, and obviously you're being very aggressive, and she was probably scared that he was going to do something else and called the police. And it is what it is. So I think in the grand scheme of things, I'm not going to say anything about the value judgment of, committing crimes and whatnot. I've never committed a crime other than speeding tickets here and there. As the Bills are moving the ball down the field here on the Chiefs, like a knife through butter. Anyway, not going to say too much else about Willie Gay's situation. But he is playing. I don't think the Bills have had a third down on this drive, have they? I wonder how much Microsoft had to pay to get that Microsoft Surface tablet in these games. Yeah, they still have to get the rights to put them into a video game. All right, so 2nd and 1. The Bills can pick up a first down without a touchdown, obviously, to get 1st and goal. Allen's in the gun. Allen back to pass. Looking. Throws and hits his receiver. Reaches out. That should be a touchdown, and it is. Stephon Diggs, I believe, with the touchdown. I don't know the Bills' numbers as well as I know the Chiefs' numbers. Come on, turn around so I can see your name. Yeah, Stephon Diggs.
I find it funny how they have all the sideline crew and everything, but they don't have any referees, except for when they're telling you about the penalty.
All right, so the Chiefs down 7-0 here early to the Buffalo Bills, and you know what they say? Nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills. All right, so here we are at GEHA Stadium. I think that's what it's called. GEH Field at Arrowhead Stadium. That's right. The field is no longer just a field. It has to be named after a sponsor. All right, so Tyler Bass, who is an incredibly inconsistent kicker, is going to kick off here. Deep kickoff, and what's McCole Hardman going to do? He's going to take a knee like he should do. All right, here comes the best quarterback in the NFL, Patrick Mahomes, who is setting records left and right in the real world. And in my franchise in here, he threw for over 10,000 yards in a single season. All right, handed off to Darrell Williams, or Clyde Edwards-Helaire, picks up a yard. Not much there. All right, boys, let's get back to the game here. What are we doing? All right, Mahomes in the shotgun. Edwards-Helaire split to his right. 4 receiver set. Mahomes is going to do a play-action pass. He's going to hit Tyreek Hill. And Hill's going to juke one guy, make him miss, and gets down to the Buffalo 45-yard line. 28-yard pass play from Mahomes to Tyreek Hill. Sean McDermott pointing, saying, yep, we got to stop that guy. We got to stop him. Look at this pass. Wide open. Well, how do you let Hill get that wide open? All right, Buffalo's looking to stop him here. 1st and 10 from the Buffalo 45-yard line. 2 receivers out to the left. Actually, probably 3. Oh, no, there was a tight end up top. Pass to Kelsey, complete for about 6 yards. Now they're going to give him 7. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3 from the Buffalo 36. 37-yard line, maybe? 38? Oh, there it is. Yeah, 38.
49, 49. 49.
Two receivers split out. We got Hill in motion. Hill's going to get the little jet sweep. Oh, it makes a guy miss. And then does not try to even make the last guy miss. Just runs into him as the Madden...
That was the most unrealistic thing.
As the Madden thing happens, you know, as a receiver gets close to a defender, the vacuum cleaner of the defender sucks the receiver in and to make the tackle. All right, 1st and 10 from the 14. Mahomes.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah,
What's he going to do here? Patrick Mahomes back to pass. He's going to hit Clyde Edwards-Helaire out of the backfield. Helaire up to the 6-yard line. It's going to be about 2nd and 2. Edwards-Helaire with his first catch of the day. And now Mahomes getting his troops rallied together. Andrew Wiley's jumping up and down. We want to see a thick man touchdown here. We're not going to see a thick man touchdown. Back to pass. What's he going to do? Mahomes is going to run. Oh, gets it off. Oh, he had the first down but came back. I don't think they're going to give him the first down. No. He had it but came back. Crossed back the line and it did not reestablish the line to go. All right, 3rd and inches here from the 4-yard line. The Chiefs just need a few yards, so of course they're going to go 4 receiver set. Touchdown, DeMarcus Robinson. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this football game. And Mahomes going to run that in. But who is covering DeMarcus Robinson? Number 49? Ooh, you are not good. Edmonds, whoever you are. All right, so it looks like the Chiefs are going to get this game tied up here. Hopefully, because Butker sometimes misses really. I think it was good. Was it good? It was good. Yeah, because you can't tell.
Yeah.
All right, Sean McDermott's going to go to the play sheet and he's like, "Okay, guys, none of those plays work. Let's come up with some new plays." And Andy Reid's like, "No, I have a better play sheet. You can't stop me." All right, they're going to get in a huddle to kick it off. Yeah, break, guys. Let's because we need to huddle before we're going to kick the ball off. That would be so awesome if they did an onside kick here. They're not going to because this game is somewhat scripted. All right, takes it from the goal line. Where is he going to get to? He's going to not even make the 25. He's going to make the 24-yard line. So McKenzie, their 4th wide receiver, and extraordinary return man. And I say extraordinary, I mean the opposite of that. He's not a good return man. Why? Because he plays for the Buffalo Bills. This is where the ball is. If the ball is in the end zone, you can down it. All right, come on, let's get going here. All right, there we go. Josh Allen under center, totally unrealistic. Single back, Singletary behind him. Diggs in motion. There was a false start, but they didn't call it. Pass over the middle to Stephon Diggs for about 4 yards. All right, so here we go. 2nd and 6. Josh Allen is probably going to just let the play. He's probably going to let the quarter expire. Maybe. Nope. That's a wasted opportunity to get another playoff. I don't understand why teams don't do that. Because you want as many plays as possible. All right, we go to the 2nd quarter. Chiefs and Bills tied at 7. Josh Allen with an extremely overinflated sense of self-worth is in the huddle trying to get his team hyped up. Beasley with his hair hanging out the back of his head. He's unvaccinated, so he's automatically a great American hero. All right, Josh Allen under center. Straight back, seven step drop. Gets it to Beasley.
How did he not make the first down?
And Beasley could have had the first down if he would have kept running, but he decided to stop to cut it back inside when there was no blockers. And it gets stopped short of the line to gain. 30 inches from the 34-yard line. What is the Buffalo Bills going to run? I think they're going to run Josh Allen. Look at that. The ball's already past the yellow line. Whatever. Josh Allen, I think he's going to... I think Josh Allen's going to go for... He's going to run it here. Nope. He's going to pass it to Stephon Diggs. 4 catches for 42 yards for Stephon Diggs and a touchdown. So he is definitely the favorite target of Josh Allen here tonight. And he was wide open, Bob. I don't know what kind of defense the Chiefs are playing there. They're apparently playing just let the Bills catch it, and then we'll tackle them after they get 15 yards. That's a great strategy, bold strategy.
That's kind of realistic, especially for earlier in the season.
Yeah, that's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him. All right, so Singletary up the middle for about 9. 2nd and 1. Do you think there's going to be any punts in this game? I don't think there's going to be any punts.
Right there.
These are definitely playing out different than those simulations played.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. Here we go, D, get off the field.
Oh, what happened? He was like, can we get a replay? Can we get a replay, please? All right. We got to get a... I want a replay.
You might have to wait a little bit for the play to catch.
I want to see what the Chiefs defender actually did there. Maybe they'll show it. Yeah, Andy Reid's like, guys, you were running straight at him. What happened? I don't want to review it. I just want to do a replay. I can't do it. Apparently, we can't do replays. Well, once we can watch this on YouTube again because we can watch the replay on YouTube and we can watch with the defender. Oh, it's going to be offensive holding. Holding. On the offense.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah, that's right. It's unbelievable. Deion Dawkins. How can the referees flag such a great team like the Buffalo Bills? Yeah. Let's run this play and yeah. The refs suck. Yeah. So now it's 1st and 16. Of course, the penalty happens at the spot of the penalty, and you move them back 10 yards from there. All right, pass to Cole Beasley. He picks up a few yards up to the 26. Now 2nd and 9. The Chiefs really are getting behind the sticks here on defense. They really need a good stop here. Bills in a passing situation here, but the couple times Singletary has run, he's picked up 9 yards on each carry. So you got to think that anything is possible here as time's ticking away here in the second quarter.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Here we go. What's that? 53. Mike. Squeeze, double.
Just wide open. Was that McKenzie? I think that was McKenzie there, number 25. No, that's Smalley. Yeah, it's just, I'm almost wondering if we're going to do like this, maybe you should increase it to like 8 or 9 minute quarters. The Chiefs have had the ball one time, and it's almost halftime.
Yeah.
This is only the Bills' second possession. There's no way possible you have that few possessions in real life, obviously. So Knox takes the pass, and Knox is knocked out of bounds after a pickup of about 6. No, I guess he wasn't knocked out of bounds because the clock's still moving.
Here we go. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike 53.
Give it to the fullback, and he gets nowhere. So we got a 3rd down here, 2-minute warning. If the Chiefs can stop him here, hold him to a field goal attempt, they can get the ball back and maybe score before halftime, and then they get the ball at the half, at the 3rd quarter.
They'll probably just try to go for the touchdown. They won't even try to.
Well, it is 3rd and 4. If he throws an incompletion, but he's not going to throw an incompletion because he completes every single pass. He threw an incompletion his first time. Oh! What in the world happened there? How in the world? He had him, and then the Chiefs defender just ran backwards 6 yards. I'm at a complete loss. Yes, I understand this is not real football. This is... Look at that. What? And then Allen stops. He doesn't keep moving towards the end zone. Look at this. What? So unrealistic.
I saw one the other day though. I was playing one of my games, and it was actually Josh Allen, I think. And he was running this way, and then he just like he just threw the ball like sideways out of his hand. It was like not even a realistic throw. He looked broke his arm, and he was looking the other way.
Yeah, they've done an okay job of making this game somewhat realistic. I mean, it looks good. Looks really good.
Kind of looks weird.
Why is Anthony Hitchens practicing with Mahomes? All right, let's huddle up so we can kick it off here. All right, Tyler Bass is going to kick it off. It's right at the goal line, so Mecole Hardman. I believe Hardman is the return man there. Well, they blew that play dead a lot. He wasn't even down yet. That's Hughes. That's Mike Hughes. All right, last drive. Mahomes 6 of 6 for 72 yards. So the Chiefs finally get their second possession with 1:49 to go in the first half. Because of the ridiculous Madden stuff here. Come on. What are we doing, guys? All right, here we go. Patrick Mahomes in the gun. Takes the snap. What's he going to do? Tyreek Hill. Hill up to the 41-yard line. Chiefs seem to be in no hurry. No. That was a ridiculous pass there. Mahomes ran into his offensive lineman, then ran back, and then completed the pass to Robinson. So the Chiefs up to the Buffalo 40-yard line, 1st and 10. Did the Chiefs call a timeout? That's a good catch. And to extend after that. No, the clock's moving. What are they doing? What are you guys doing? All right, so the Chiefs lined up. Mahomes in the gun. Three bunch receiver to the right. And completes it over to Tyreek Hill. See, they're taking these timeouts now. They just got to run hurry-up offense, in my opinion. Because this is going to give the Buffalo Bills a chance to score, because you know how fast you can move the ball in Madden. Kelsey in for the touchdown. That was almost too easy. That was really impressive. That was much more impressive than Josh Allen's drive. But now the Bills have 48 seconds and all 3 timeouts. I mean, that basically, it's like, that'd be plenty of time for them to score another touchdown. Something's going on at these journalism schools here. Did he miss it? Oh no, he got it. You can't ever tell.
weird.
So it took 1 minute for the Chiefs to do that. So the Bills. That was dumb. I don't know why they took that timeout. Bills have no defense. Chiefs have no defense. Yeah, GEHA. Gaia Field. Or Gia Field. I don't know how to pronounce it. There's Daniel Sorensen.
He's not even a starter.
No, he's not a starter anymore. He sucks. He's a good tackler, but he's terrible in coverage. They had to just make him a linebacker. All right, Butker to kick it off here. Butker's going to kick it deep. And McKenzie's going to take it from about the half-yard line. And he's going to get tackled with the whistle blew when he was still on his feet, but that's okay. I don't understand these referees, but whatever. All right, here comes Josh Allen, who's 10 of 11 for 118 yards and a touchdown. And he also ran it in for a touchdown. His only incompletion was on his first pass of the game. So he's completed 10 in a row. Now the Chiefs defense is trying to hold here. All right, so what are they going to do? Yeah, we need a back to pass all the time in the world. Pass over the middle to Singleton. And that'll be a timeout. So pickup of 8 yards. Kept it in the middle of the field. Well, I guess they're going to give him 9. Well, they're only down to 39 seconds.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. You got nothing.
Those guys did the exact same thing.
Cole Beasley with the catch. Picks up about that play only took 3 seconds apparently. Okay, that's fine. Takes a lot longer to run a play than 3 seconds in the NFL, but whatever. So we're down to 1 timeout left.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Drop deep. Drop deep. 54, right there. 54 mic.
Oh, nice tackle infield, and now the Bills are not going to call a timeout. They're going to huddle up. This is awesome. The Bills are just content with wasting as much time. Now they take a timeout. That, ladies and gentlemen, was the worst clock management you will ever see.
After they already wasted 10 seconds.
Wasted 10 seconds and then called a timeout. And nothing changed. So now it's 2nd and 5. Still 2nd and 5. They're still not quite at the Chiefs' side of the field yet. They have no timeouts left.
Let's go, defense.
Those two guys move the exact same time.
Here comes Nick Burton. Blocks it. Oh, Nick Burton almost with a tremendous play. Still had made a great play there. Knocked the pass down. Couldn't quite get the interception, though. That would have been a pick 6 if he could have got it. Nick Burton, the rookie out of the University of Missouri. Just 2 hours down the road from Arrowhead Stadium. All right, Allen's into the gun. What's he going to do here? Chiefs only rush 4. Oh, nearly picked off by Nick Bolton again. So 4th and 5. What are they gonna do here, Bob? Are they gonna send out the punting team? Are they gonna go for it? Surely they're not gonna go for it. Surely you're gonna punt. Yeah, they're gonna punt. And that's a tremendous punt to the 6-yard line. So, yeah, I think you just take a knee here. No, you don't need to risk something crazy happening. All right, just make a decision though, because this is boring watching you guys. No, they're in shotgun. This is crazy. What? I don't agree with this. Oh, yeah, they're just going to hand it off to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He's tossed down, and that will end the first half. Okay, so we're tied at 14. Each team had 3 possessions in the first half, but the Chiefs, that last one doesn't really count. But the Chiefs will get the ball here to start the third quarter.
Oh, there's the referee. Looks like you're going to send the ball down.
Yeah, I got to set the ball on the tee there, Tyler Bass. All right, he's going to take a running start at it, and he's going to kick it deep. And Mike Hughes is going to take it a yard deep in the end zone. That's a bad decision, Mike Hughes. But he does manage to get up to the 29-yard line. All right, so Patrick Mahomes and company will take over here at their own 29, tied at 14. Yeah.
I didn't know that's a thing until recently. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it's to give you an opportunity to kick a field goal if you.
I don't think it's ever given.
I don't think Madden. I don't think it has it really in Madden. So like, if you didn't hear what my son said, he's talking about the fair catch kick. It's a very obscure rule in the NFL. I actually saw a team a couple years ago attempt it. It was like a 72-yard field goal attempt. It was.
Yeah, and then they get like a running start.
Yeah, something crazy. Nice turn up the field there by Tyreek Hill on the pass and catch up to about the 48, 49-yard line. First down, Tyreek Hill now at 1,000 or 100 yards receiving on the day. Boy, if he had 1,000 yards today, that would have been something else, wouldn't it? Move those chains. And just like the AFC Championship game last year, Tyreek Hill is just decimating the secondary of the Buffalo Bills. All right, Mahomes goes under center here with for a bunch 4 receiver set single back. He's going to hand it off to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Finds a hole to the right side and past the first down marker, picking up 12 yards and a first down. Injury timeout on the field as one of the Buffalo players apparently got a hangnail. Yeah, they're looking at his hand there, Bob, and definitely a hangnail. Probably going to be out for the season now. I mean, you can't have hanging skin off of our very tough football players here. No more Ronnie Lott's left in the NFL. You know what Ronnie Lott did? He broke his finger during the game. They told him he couldn't come back in. It was really, really messed up. He told him to cut it off. So they cut it off. And he went back in the game. Yeah, I'm not even joking. He was a safety for the 49ers back in the day. Back in the 80s. Mahomes, what are you doing? Oh, that should be a late hit out of bounds. Where's the flag? He was going out of bounds, Bob. No. All right, 2nd and 4 now. Mahomes from the 34-yard line of Buffalo takes the snap. Over to Travis Kelce, who does not get anywhere. Mostly peaceful surgery. 3rd and 1 now for the Kansas City Chiefs here. Just need to pick up a yard for a first down. They are in field goal range.
58, right over there.
No running back here on 3rd and 1. Oh, look at that. Look at that there. Well, I guess. I'm not sure. It's definitely something I wouldn't want to do, cut my finger off in the middle of the game, but hey, I'm not as tough as Ronnie Lott. Move those chains. The Chiefs convert another 3rd down. Picking Travis Kelce picks about 5 yards here, and the Chiefs are in business. 1st and 10 from the Buffalo 23-yard line. Cole Hardman jumping up and down. He wants a pass. He hasn't caught a pass yet today. Hardman split out. He's a receiver on the right. He's going to run a go route. Mahomes can't find him, so Mahomes is just going to throw it away. Tried to dump it off to Clyde Edwards-Helaire, but Probably a good thing that ball was not caught. Edwards-Helaire is going to get absolutely rocked. 2nd and 10 now for the Kansas City Chiefs. Mahomes with Edwards-Helaire to his right. Bunch formation to the left. Kelsey split out to the right. Kelsey's wide open, and they're going to get it to him. Turns it up the field. He's got the first down up to about the 12-yard line. 1st and 10. Kelsey with his 5th catch of the day. He's got 53 yards. Yeah, that little miss there to Edwards-Helaire. Yeah, his first incompletion. Mahomes is the best quarterback in the world, dude. He's awesome. Two tight end set. Back to the right. Tyreek Hill split out to the left. Or to the right, I mean. Oh, wide open. He's out of bounds. Yeah, he's out of bounds. Couldn't get... Could not get both feet down, so 2nd and 10 from the 12. Hill and Hardman to the right. Kelsey to the left. He's going to get it out to Kelsey. That was not the pass. They should have gone to Hardman. 3rd and 8 after only picking up 2 yards there for Travis Kelsey. Chiefs really need to get a touchdown to stay ahead of the Bills here. Bills been able to move the ball down the field. Demarcus Robinson on the right side, 3-bunch receiver to the left. Hardman the only back. Oh. Mahomes looking. He's going to run and...
What was that?
Yeah, I don't know what that was there, Bob. They're going to kick a field goal because this is Madden, and Madden... Edwards-Helaire is on the sideline now. What are they going to do? They're going to kick a field goal? What are they going to do here? They're going to... I don't know what Mahomes is doing there. They should have turned it upfield before that last moment. What are they going to do? Come on! Good grief! This is taking forever! They're going to go for it. 4th and 2. Mahomes under center. They're going to hand it off. That was not the right decision. How do you run to that side with only one tight end, no fullback, and you're going to just... Unbelievable. There was not even a blocking setup on that side. Look at that. He overran his blocker. He should have cut it back to the right, cut it back to the middle. He definitely would have been able to get the first down if he would have cut it back over the underneath the left tackle there. That was terrible running, terrible field vision by Clyde Edwards-Helaire because he's not a very good football player, Bob. So the Bills will take over on their own 3-yard line. Tie game here. The third quarter has not been a... well, I guess the Chiefs have been the only ones with the ball in the third quarter. Let's see what they do. They're going to hand it off to Singletary, and he is going to be stopped after a pickup of about 2.5. But they're going to give him free because Madden always gives the other team the benefit of the doubt in the spots. Derek Nottie with the tackle there. 2nd and 7. Let's see what the fighting Josh Allens can do here. Allen in the gun. Stands at the goal line. Snap. Chiefs only rushing forward. Oh! Diggs with the catch. It looked like that was going to be that route was about to be jumped there by Juan Thornhill. Nope. No turnovers because there's never any turnovers in Madden.
Except that one game where there's 5 interceptions. Those are only in the simulation.
That's only in the simulation. It's not when it's the computer playing the computer. Hand it off to Cole Beasley, and Beasley goes nowhere. But they're going to give him 3 yards. He barely got past the line of scrimmage, but he somehow still picked up 3 yards. That's a terrible spot there, Bob. All right, what are we going to do here, gentlemen? You gonna pick a play?
Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
This is gonna
Mike,
not end
53.
well for the Chiefs here. All right, Anthony Hitchens steps up to stop Singletary. We're not going to get the playoff before the end of the quarter.
53, Mike. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Oh, we do. Oh, they're going to hand it off. And is he going to get the first down? He does. That's a terrible spot there again, Bob.
That's about right to me, but the running did not seem to be very realistic. Just ran through all of the people.
Yeah, it's the ghost players. Ghost players is what had just happened there, Bob.
Check, 53's Mike.
All right, so a couple first downs here. They're up to the 30-yard line after being stuck at their own 4. Singletary's going to run again. Oh, and he gets stuck by number 22, whoever that is. That was a great tackle. I don't know who's number 22. But that was a pickup of 7 yards. So second and short here. So they're in a passing down here. Definitely can get a little greedy if they want to. Chiefs only rushing 4 again. They're not sending.
That guy's wide open again.
Hitchens with the tackle there. Is Jared Allen once again completes another pass, and Tyrann Matthew just standing there like a thumb up his butt. Thornhill's number 22. So yeah, Thornhill he can lay the wood.
The Bills are just going to waste all the clock here.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Get him.
That's a terrible design of defense there, Bob. Josh Allen. What was that? A 31-yard run there. That was not good.
That guy just, instead of tackling him, he just ran away from him.
Yeah, they definitely not a clinic in how to play defense here.
Possibly afraid of drawing a personal
Mike,
foul
5-4. In your face.
for being
54.
too mean to the quarterback.
Back to pass. Another first down there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills, who started this drive at their own 3-yard line, have moved down deep into Kansas City territory, thanks to some pretty shoddy defense by the Kansas City defensive squad there, led by Daniel Sorensen. He's the worst of the worst.
Receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there.
Chiefs in a 4-2-5 set, I guess. And Allen's going to run it again. Nobody home.
What is everybody doing? They're just standing there?
They definitely need to get a spy on Josh Allen because it
His
is.
head just grew larger. Did you see that?
Yeah, that's a terrible. That's Josh Allen, obviously a mutant there. He's got a head-growing mutant power.
His
As Andy Reid is definitely asking one of his no-name, nondescript coaches on the sideline, what's happening here? Why are they moving the ball down the field? I don't know, Andy, because this definitely should not happen in real life.
Mike, 53. Mike. Come for you. Hey, look out.
All right, Josh Allen's going to hand it off, and Singletary's going to get into the end zone. When the linebackers and safeties are playing in the end zone, what do you expect to happen? Of course they're going to get a touchdown. So the Chiefs will have enough time to get down the field, but will they get in the end zone?
Let's just hope the Buffalo Bills miss their extra point.
Yeah, they're not going to miss their extra point, Bob.
Not sure what you call me Bob.
11 plays, 98 yards.
4 minutes. Is that what he said?
Yeah. And so Andy Reid's going to come over and sit down and talk to Anthony Hitchens and say, Anthony, you're not going to get paid this week because you suck. All right, so Andy Reid's he's looking at the offensive play sheet here because Eric Bieniemy obviously cannot call plays, apparently.
Eric Bieniemy doesn't even exist in this game. He just didn't come to the stadium today.
Eric Bieniemy is sitting at home and Trying to figure out why nobody is calling him to offer him a head coaching job.
Sitting at home and wondering why some sort of random non-name coaches are on the sideline.
There, it's not a very good kickoff there, Bob. Oh, actually, it's better than I thought. He's going to take it out. Broke my cardinal rule. Another bad decision by the Chiefs. Yeah. Yeah. Didn't need to take that hit there, Mike Hughes. It's a good thing you can play football because apparently you're not very intelligent. You would not be... Because Daniel Sorensen is awesome. He's like the best player ever, right? All right, so the Chiefs down by a touchdown here, 3:18 to go in the game, and if they don't win this game, well, it doesn't really matter because it's not real.
No, of course it is. If they win this game, it's all over. If they lose this, it's all over. They have no hope in the playoffs.
That was a terrible play design there, Bob. They did.
Kelsey just caught the ball and kind of fell over.
I think they need to run those plays that Josh Allen runs, where he just runs when there's nobody there. You know, I'm just going to run to this open space on the field. And
Chiefs are just taking all the time in the world.
another quick pass to Kelsey. He's got the first down. Mahomes now 17-19 for 199 yards and 2 touchdowns, but the most inexplicably ridiculous call of the game so far was on 4th and 2, handing the ball off to Clyde Edwards-Helaire, who was stopped short of the yard line to gain. I don't know why you don't just keep the ball in the hands of your best player. Mahomes back to pass, stands in the pocket, finds Kelsey, should be enough for a first down.
Mahomes only has 210 yards. I want to see when the games are. He has 530.
Kelsey with his 9th catch, but only 78 yards, so the Chiefs not going to get a playoff here before the 2-minute warning because they have terrible clock management. All right, Mahomes in the gun. Edwards-Helaire split to his right. He's going to get the ball to Marcus Robinson. Picks up 6 yards, so give him forward progress up to the 46-yard line of Buffalo. Well, you don't want to give Buffalo too much time left if you do go down and score. That was terrible. Well, I don't understand why Clyde Edwards-Helaire, why he ran back inside. Why did you just keep running? Get out of bounds. That was a terrible decision by Edwards-Helaire, who's had probably the worst football game I have ever seen a professional football player play in Madden. Yep, there it is.
Of course, now there's a turnover, and nobody can tackle the man.
That's going to be the game there, gentlemen. All right. Well, we're going to go.
Could they stop? 119 with 2 timeouts.
No, we're just going to do the super. We're just going to do the. That was terrible. Terrible job. Terrible job. All right. There we go. And that was really not worth the hour that it took me to do this today. This was really.
But they both had extraordinary completion percentages.
Yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens when you
watch the game.
Well, this will be fine. Well, we can put this in the archives for my ridiculous broadcasting skills, and we're going to go ahead and call it a day here. Thank you very much for watching, because nobody was watching, but maybe somebody will watch this replay, at least for the the Madden simulations of all 4 games. Again, just we're going to recap them here. Chiefs beat the Bills 6-4, so they won 60% of the simulations. Average final score 32-25. Titans and the Bengals. The Bengals won 6 out of 10, but they scored the exact same amount of points in their 10 simulations, 27 and 274 points, so 27.5 there on each team. Packers and 49ers. Packers 7 lost 3 against the 49ers. Packers average score of 6, 33-27. And then the Rams and Bucks, also a 7-3 edge for the Bucks over the Rams, but the average score 26-23, so only 3 points. A lot more closer games there. So thank you very much for watching. If you do watch this replay, give me a like. Consider subscribing to the channel for more content like this, and we'll talk to you later. Have a nice day.